What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge bringing you week 8 of the Breedjects Battle Royale, better known as the BBR for short. This week we are facing up OGalbina and his Miami Mence, which was an amazing logo. I believe it's made by John Jr., who made our previous set and Eggys logo before I made our current one. Anyways, you guys do know me, Sir Jorge. I am your coach of the Falinks De Guadalajara. And before we get into the team builder, before we say anything else, we did make some transactions towards the team. So last week was the last week of free agency trades. So we moved, and trades rather. And so we made 3 big transactions. The first of which we actually had 2 trades with the San Diego Snugglers, coached by Dre Master, or Grandmaster Dre, my bad. And I switched up the words. So we ended up trading him both Slowbro and Colosso for his Volcanion and his Sneasel. Now, I know Colosso had a fantastic week last week. If you guys did miss that, please, by all means, go check out last week's video where we faced up at Pokemaster. We did trade off Colosso to Dre. He wanted him back, and I said, why not? At this point of the season, I'm just trying to have fun and I'm trying to help out as many coaches as I can. So that's the first. So we made those 2 trades because we have unlimited trades. And then for our final transaction, we were gonna help out our boy Platinum Howler. He said, "Hey, can you help me out get a Pokemon? It won't cost you too much." I was like, "Sure, why not?" But unfortunately, he's decided to opt out in that transaction, and so he still recommended that I grab this Pokemon. So I said, "Hey, why not?" So we ended up dropping off Solrock, and we picked up Contouring Farfetch'd for a Defogger and a Ghost Burp immunity. I just had soda, so that's why I'm a little burpy. So those are the transactions. You guys probably see the Pokemon near my face. So let me know what you think. What you guys think of the new team, which you can actually see in just a second as the team start to appear right about now. First and foremost, we got Peter Griffin, the Mammal Swine, with the thick fat and the leftovers. Icicle Crash, Earthquake, Earth Shard, Ice Shard, and Stealth Rocks. We're max speed with a jolly nature. I apologize if you guys hear that my family's watching a soccer game downstairs. So, go Chivas. Funny enough, that's the team that inspired our team. Anyways, so I like Rocks this week. I wanted a priority with Mammal Swine because he just had Dragon Pole, and then Crash and EQ are really good. They're really spammable against my opponent's team. The reason why we're bringing Thick Fat over Oblivious because my opponent does have Crocodile, but he also has a Cinderazzi. So, and I don't want Cinderazzi to go for like a Pyro Ball in our face, because I don't want my opponent to find out, oh, he's Oblivious, so let's go for the Pyro Ball because it's going to be super effective rather than neutral. So I thought, hey, let's sort of avoid that completely by just bringing Thick Fat. That's really the thought process I had, and Crocodile really can't do too much to us besides a superpower, and if he does, he weakens himself and he has to switch out. So yeah, that's really the thought process behind that. And Lefties is because I want to gain some health. I didn't want to run Life Orb, but I didn't want to run like a Choice Bandit set or a Choice Scarf set this week, so I just opted out for this set. Next up, making their BBR debut, we have Flamboyant, the Volcanion. Get it? It's actually meant to be shiny Volcanion, but I believe it's shiny lock. So we're rocking with the standard set. We have Earth Power, Steam Rush, and Flamethrower, and Smackdown. My opponent does have a Latias, and we really can't touch it with Volcanion. So with the Smackdown, we actually will. On top of that, it also will knock down the Celesteela, which we can then hit with an Earth Power with a Flamethrower. It becomes a little bit more neutral. I do think if I, go into Flamboyant, my opponent will go into Latias. So on the off chance they do, we will. Oh, first of all, we won't go for the Smackdown immediately. We're going to sort of save it till the end when we need to. But Smackdown will basically bring down the Latias. We can hit it with an Earth Power, which is neutral, rather than Steam Eruption and Flamethrower being, resisted by the Latias. Because otherwise, I think the next best move was going to be like Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, and I just don't want to run that. So yeah, so we have this deck. Next up, we have Tesla Coil, the Regieleki with the Light Clay, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Light Screen, and Reflect. It's almost like it's almost the same Pokemon we brought last week against Mid Pokemaster, except I think the speeds are a little bit different. Yeah, we have like 2 more. We have 2 more EVs in speed. So I forgot what the actual reason behind why we're at 499 or whatever the actual speed thing is. You'll see it on the screen. But I just know we are not trying to get outpaced again, like with Spectrier. I think it might be like a +1 Cinderazzi, or I believe it's a Adamant Choice Scarf Cinderace that we are trying to outpace. Because everything else we do pace. It could also be a timid Vladius, I think. I don't know. But I don't think my opponent brings the choice card Vladius, to be honest. Next up, we got Bender the Girder with the Violet and the Guts ability. Bulk up, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, and Knock Off. We have max HP, a lot of defense, and a lot of speed. So with this sort of spread, we are outpacing a bunch of his like base 50 Pokemon. And in fact, if I actually look at his team, if I can pull it up real quick, because I should have the teams right in front of me, but I believe it's not Crocodile. With this set, we actually wall Crocodile really well. We really can't do too much. We could go for a Drain Punch. We could go for a Bulk Up in front of it. Not too afraid of it. We can also go for a Knockoff, expecting Latias to come against us. Shanana can try to come in, but also we have Poison Jab for that. So we're going to do a lot of damage. My opponent is going to expect his Shanana to be outspeeding us, but we have a lot of speed in our Bender. So hopefully that actually does work out in our favor. Maybe it could be like a late game sweeper. Who knows? Let me look at the team real quick. But I believe like it's base 50. So let's see. We're going up to base 50 at Licky. We have outspeed that. We can go for a bulk up, like in the case he goes for like a body slam. And like the worst case scenario, we get toxic, we get burned from something like the Latias, from like the let's see what else. Gobardor might want to like set up a couple of like toxic spikes or of anything of that nature. So we're really gonna prevent that. All right. Next up, we have making her return. We've had this Pokemon before in the past. It's Gamora the Sneasel with her heavy duty boost and the inner focus ability, Fake Out, Triple Axle, Icy Wind, and Knock Off. So we're basically running max speed, max attack with a Jolly Nature. Fake Out is really just to come in. We get free something up real quick, get some chip on it, and then see whether or not they go into like their Cinderace in response to Gamora. And if they do, we have another tech move in Icy Wind. And if we go for the Icy Wind, then we will for sure outspeed, well, for sure outpace the Cinderace, and knock it off, whatever, maybe take away its boots, so that the rocks can chip it away. Really the thought process behind that. Gamora, again, outpaces the Latias, which is really, really nice, can really hurt the Celesteela, and so it's really what I had in mind. And then finally, we got Bruce, the Sharpedo, with the Life Orb and the Speed Boost nature ability. It has it now, so we made sure not to mess up Surf, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Protect. This is a purely special Sharpedo. Just to bait out maybe the Shanana coming against us, because it goes, oh, he's gonna go for an Ice Fang. So, we're just sort of just gonna see how things go. At +1, we actually do outpace Dragapult, which is really, really important. Dragapult is a huge threat, and I'm hoping it isn't that big of a deal this season. I remember last season, it was the NCP. Avalugg lived a Shadow Ball from a the ghost boosting item from a Dragapult, and it was like our first win of the NCP, and we're like, yeah, we're doing things. Anyways, that is the team. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm gonna go get connected with my opponent. I have no idea why I'm looking at myself in the left, probably because I have like my hair all weird now. And I'll see you guys at the battle. And I hope you guys didn't hear that, because my family is screaming because soccer. Peace. Was I A-Drive for a second? Oh god. Alright, listen, we are not getting connected with my opponent. So last time we faced off our opponent was in season 2 of the BBR, where we got a uber flinch. It was Blossom to Jirachi when we had the Hax Core. There was a signal. You guys can see the 6 I do expect my opponent to bring. I think Crocodile is really good. I think the first 4 have to come, and I think Lantern has to come because it either counters my Volcanion or it counters my Regieleki. One of the two. Let's see. So we don't see Latias, but instead we see Throw. Okay. That's gonna bother me how these Pokemon are ordered. I'm gonna be completely honest. I keep it a $150 with you. That Throw is so high up. But hey, my opponent brought Throw. Hopefully we don't throw it. Haha. In terms of a lead, I like leading up with Bruce Almighty. Gives us like the best positioning. Worst case scenario, he leads with like Lantern. But I think he probably leads up with either Celesteela. Like the first 3 are probably likely his leads. Let me write these Pokemon down. So Celesteela, you see Cinder. We see Crook. We see Lantern. Shout out to Lantern Joe. Drift and Throw. Okay, in terms of the lead, we can also just lead off with good old Flamboyant. Do I want to lead that off though? I'm gonna lead off with Gamora. And hindsight, I try to lead off with Mamo. Okay. So let's get this show on the road. As always, have fun, break a leg to my opponent. Looking forward to this match. I already updated. Perfect. Look at me being a good YouTuber. So my opponent is gonna lead off with Ernie, which is gonna be the throw. Okay. Not the. Do you get inner focus? That's just what I want to make sure. As we do lead off with Gamora. So throw. You get guts. Okay. Where's a Snizzle? If he has like Mental Orb, that'd be insane. But I'm just gonna go into Bender, like, cause I think he's I'm pretty sure he's Guts. If we see like a burn come off, he's probably Guts. I just don't want him to be like Mental Orb and we lose our. I think it's for Power Up Punch. Okay. It's not gonna do anything to us. Punch. I'm gonna go for a Bulk Up. Cause since he doesn't have, actually, so you're base 45, so we should actually outpace you if you don't have any investment in speed, hopefully. So we see Power Up Punch, he's probably like an Elemental Punch too. We don't see a Flame Orb, which is really big. What do you get actually? I think this is accomplishing Seabad's dream of like us using lower tier Pokemon that you typically don't see. Because I don't remember. Inner Focus. There we go. He can't be flinched. I'm so glad I listened to my guts, my inner guts. Because otherwise we would have lost Gamora there. So he's going to switch out. Probably goes into Drifloon. Cooper Tanker. Copper Tanker? Yeah. As we go for the Bulk Up. So Girder against this Drifloon. Knockoff at +1. Max defense is taking around 50%. Let's just go for it. And if he's not, he's taking a good amount. He goes for String Sap, which is fine. We still have our defense stat. Do well over half. He is going to be on Burden Boosting, and he loses the Key Berry. Okay. We don't have like a Thunder Punch on this thing, unfortunately. I'm gonna go into Bruce. So I expect him to go for like a there's String Sap. It's a Key Berry. He's for Calm Mind. Okay. We said String Sap. So Protect is, I think, my best play here. If he has Thunderbolt, let's see if he has Thunderbolt. So he's probably String Sap, Shadow Ball, and the Unburdened Berry. So I think that was to bait me. But we do have Ice Shard on Mamoswine. Yeah, we're doing over 50%. So I'm not incredibly worried. He could go. I'm gonna go for the Protect to see what he wants to go for. If he goes for another Calm Mind, that's a great read on his end. Okay, cool. So you currently are +2. But we're also +1 now. You do outspeed us. Okay. Based on my calcs, it looks like you do outspeed us. So I would have to go for the double. So I'm going to go into Mamoswine here. He goes with Thunderbolt. Cool. We do have the Ice Shard. He's +1. He is +1. Do we take a Shadow Ball? He could also go for a String Sap, which would be really bad. for us. Hex is not doing too much. I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard. You know I have Ice Shard. Let's go for the Ice Shard. Damage is important. Switches out. Okay, that's fine. And goes into the Kaguya, which is gonna play the Cinderace, I'm assuming. No, it's gonna be the this thing. Okay. Okay. Let me see leftovers. This thing is kind of an issue, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I go into Flamboyant. If he goes for an Earthquake, gets a great read. He's for Leech, okay. So these are gonna be really annoying. He's probably a bulkier set. You get a lot of recovery from that. So Volcanion. We're doing over half with Flamethrower if he's maxed to special defense. Who was like a possible switch in to us? Thrower, I guess, expecting. Let's just go for the Flamethrower. He just switch out. Goes into Ernie, which is going to be this throw. Okay. As we go for the Flamethrower. If we can snag a burn, that'd be huge. Oh, he's like AV. So let me switch it back out into Bernie. Bender, it's not Bernie. Bender. He can still go back into his Drifblim, but Drifblim no longer has its Burden Boost, which is huge. He goes for EQ, okay. Again, not doing anything. I'm gonna go for a knockoff because I see no reason not to. This thing will lose its AV. He does switch out, probably goes back into Drifblim. Yeah, Cooper Tanker. Let's go for the knockoff. Get him super low. I'm gonna actually do. So, I think he's gonna go for like String Sap. So in which case, I'm gonna go into Tesla Coil, force his Crocodile to come out. And let's see how that goes. So String Sap, yep. Luckily, I'm not a physical set. I'm actually gonna get a Reflect Up this first turn, expecting the Crook to come out. He does switch out. You go to Crook. Yeah, Crook Odele. As we do get up this Reflect here, he is Intimidate, which is huge to know. Intimidati. Now if he has Brick Break, that's great prep on his end. I'm just simply gonna go into our Peter Griffin. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Peter Griffin. So I expect maybe the Drifblim to be like a 252 Timid set. I mean, my opponent could obviously like have like variation of that. I guess for rocks, okay. We could get up rocks of our own if we wanted to. I'm gonna go for a nice Icicle Crash because it's gonna hurt the Celesteela coming in. He can also be Yachi Berry, so we like get to eliminate that immediately. This Icicle Crash is pretty unresisted because we're back into Kaguya, which is gonna be the Celesteela. So we're gonna do some nice damage to this thing. If we do shot it, then I'm gonna stay in. But I don't think we do. No, we don't. We barely four-shot it. Okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. If I actually, so I think who is SmackDown? Flamboyant. We do have booties on Flamboyant, so I'm not that worried. I'm gonna go back into Flamboyant. Oh, my finger... I got trigger happy. My finger pressed it for me. Yo, he did have EQ. He did have EQ. No, the throw did. So last time you went to throw against this thing. So I'm gonna make that read again. So as long as we knock out this Crocodile, we should be in a better positioning. So he is probably gonna go back into the So we're gonna switch out. We're naturally faster than this, so let's deal off. This for protect. Okay. So Driftman probably comes out here, if I had to guess. We really don't deal with this Kaguya super well. I'm gonna double into Gamora now. Is that a smart play? Let's see what he wants to go for. Let's knock off this thing's lefties if he stays in. He just stay in. We're gonna knock off this thing's leftovers. As goes for the air slash. Okay, he disconnected. I think he's gonna knock us out. Oh, Bender, you're a beautiful human being. Never change, buddy. Never change. So Bender is gonna live on like the slivers of health. So we need Tetsukoi as healthy as possible to deal with this this Pokemon. We have 2 turns of Reflect left. Okay. Probably goes for another Air Slash. Probably. So we could go back into Tetsukoi. Or we could go into Flamboyant. I don't want you taking too much damage though. Let's go into Flamboyant. Let's go into Flamboyant. And he does switch out. This is the Copper Taker. Okay. I'm going to go for the Steam Eruption. It's like the better one play. It goes for T-Bolt. Oh yeah, it's for hit T-Bolt. Flamboyant, you are a beast. As we go for Steam Eruption, it probably loses hit if I had to guess. Oh no, we're gonna straight up take this thing out. Cool. So Flamboyant, Volcan kills Drift. This is nice because actually no, because Girder's pretty weak. So I guess that's sort of no, because we still need we set rocks on Crook. Like this. I have like multiple things. Why do I have multiple things? Okay, let me hide that. And I am recording, right? I am beautiful. As he goes back into Crocodile. He's gonna get the Intimidate off. He's gonna outpace me. He is going to outpace me. Now, who's more important, Girder or... I don't think it's Girder. I'm gonna sack off Girder. We're fast though, so we could get some recovery back from the throw. So actually, why not just go into Peter Griffin? He's probably just gonna spam. Yeah. Go to Mamo. He says for knockoff, so we are gonna lose our lefties. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Hold up. What the heck? What in the heckins? Crook. Your choice scarf to my Mamo. Oh, you get close combat now? Since when? Stop. I'm gonna go for the ice shard. Oh, I guess we're going Falinks Crash. I got Trigger happy. I got Trigger happy. That's me. That's not me. I got Trigger happy. Kills Mamo. I'm gonna go into Bruce. We can also go into Gamora. But Bruce is pretty good. I got Trigger. Ah, I'm so mad about that. We got Trigger happy. It is what it is. Hold up. Let me double check that. Sharpedo. We're modest. Okay. We are modest. So I'm gonna go for. We can bluff that we are. I can't though. Shoot. Oh, you probably go into, throw, though. I'm gonna go for the safe protect. If he stays in, he stays in. I think Surface is the better play. Yeah, Surface was the better play. Bathwater? Okay. That's actually clever. So he probably has Water Absorb, based off that. I kind of want to. I don't want to find out the hard way though. If he Volt switches, then we'll know. Let's get some damage on this thing. Maybe we could get a flinch. Actually, switches out. He goes into Kaguya. Oh, perfect. Our bad play resulted in a good play. So we are gonna go for a Dink Pulse. We're gonna get some nice damage on this thing. Really important damage. Let's go for the Dink Pulse again. Hopefully get the flinch. Reenact Season 2 of the BBR. 20% chance to flinch. So he probably is Volt Absorb though. Again, 20% chance. So he does stay in. Oh, we knocked this thing out. Amazing. Sharpedo kills Celesteela. We are a fast boy. We do need to save Sharpedo for the Cinderossi in the back. Let's go, Sharpedo. Da 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 da. Goes into back to Lantern. Okay. So Lantern. Dink Pulse isn't doing too much. I think I just give him. I think I give you Bender. Yeah. I'm giving you Bender. If I don't die to rocks, that is. Do we die to rocks? No, we barely hang on. As he goes for T-Bolt, okay. No complaints there. Lantern. Kills our humble Girder. Gird as for short. Let's go into Tessa Koyo and set up a Reflect and Light Screen. He can be bluffing that he is Volt Absorb. As I set up a Reflect. See, the issue is we don't actually switch into we don't switch into Crocodile that well. Not anymore. We are going to hard switch actually and go into Gamora. Does he switch in? He does switch out. Go Crook? Yeah, cool. He's gonna get the Intimidate off. But we're inner focus! Oh, big brain plays! I'm gonna go for the fake out because it's nice damage. You can also go for the trick. I kind of want to go for the middle ground play and go for the Icy Wind. I forgot that that's how it even worked. He does switch out. Cool. If he goes to Cinderace, that's the best scenario. Furry bait. There we go. Perfect. So he is shiny. As we go for the Icy Wind, we do connect. So we're gonna lower this guy's speed. So Cinderace against my Sneasel. Knockoff is doing over half, and I kind of like that damage. I'm not gonna lie. We get to remove this thing's boots. So we do outpace it. We do over half. Yeah, there's booties. Ice goes for U-turn. Can we live this? What? Gamora! You absolute mad lad. Gamora with the 500 IQ plays. U-turn. What? How did we live that? Are you timid? Are you a special? Is it because we're level 50? How did we live that? Oh, because that's liberal. Oh. Blaze. Ha ha. Do I give it? No, I need Gamora. Because don't we have Ice Shard? No, we have Icy Wind. Let's just go for the triple axle. Let's get some damage off. That's 1. That's 2. Come on, Gamora. Let's go, Gamora. As goes for power up punch. That's fine by me. Seal. Throw. Kills. Kills Sneasel. So I guess we have to go Sharpedo. So throw. If you're max, we're not doing too much. Let's see if we outpace with some Flamboyant. If you're min speed, hopefully. Go for this Steam Eruption. We do outpace. Let's go. Oh, he barely hangs on. Can we get the burn? Oh, we don't. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Throw. Kills Volk. Volcanion. I guess go Bruce here. And just click Ding Pulse a couple of times. So here's the plan. We just click Ding Pulse a lot of times. Okay, sure. Sharpedo gets another kill. Kills throw. If you go to Lantern, if you go into Lantern Joe, Bathwater, yeah. I literally just click. I literally all I can do is click Ding Pulse a bunch of times, cause I can't go into. We could have. Oh, can we get a flinch? Can we get a flinch? Yes! Okay. Okay, so here is it. We're going to have to out Owen. So here is the plan. Here is the plan. No, I can't switch out. Here is the plan. We're going to get another flinch. We're going to go in. No, I'm sorry. We're going to get a crit here. This is the plan. It's not a crit if you call it. It's not a crit if you call it. Oh my god! We just win. Holy shit! Oh, and I'm so sorry. Back-to-back crits. Let's go. why we plus up to Sharpedo. If you have Sucker Punch, then GG, but I don't think you would have it. Did we just sweep Owen? Sharpedo! Kills Crook. Oh, and I am so sorry, man. But I literally said, here's the plan. We're gonna get the punch. No, we're going to get the crit. Here comes out Fury Bait. And I'm pretty sure this is GG, especially because we have a Tsukuyomi on the back. Sharpedo, you mad lad. Cinder. This was 100% Owen's game. Sharpedo with 5 kills. What? I am so sorry, Owen. I am super sorry about that crit. You deserved to win that game 100%. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. If you guys did enjoy this content, by all means hit that like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to continue watching my content, Sergey himself has picked a video just for you on the left of the screen. Just all you have to do is click it, but YouTube does think you guys will enjoy the video on the right. The choice is yours. Anyways, you guys do know me as Jorge the Great. Make sure you press the word of aloha, Eggy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.